The truth about success nobody tells you. What if I told you that everything you've been taught about success is only half the truth? What if the shining stories you see, the glamorous houses, the luxury cars, the applause, the headlines, are just the surface? And beneath that surface lies a truth so raw, so uncomfortable, that most people never dare to speak it out loud. We are drawn to success stories like moths to a flame. We celebrate the victories, the milestones, the dream lives people build. But behind every triumph, there's a hidden cost, a lonely battle, a silent struggle that almost no one talks about. Because here's the reality: success is not just about winning. Success is about enduring. It's about waking up at 4 a.m. when no one is watching. It's about working through rejection after rejection while your heart feels like it's breaking. It's about sacrificing comfort today for a vision of tomorrow that even you sometimes doubt. Think of the names that inspire us: Oprah Winfrey, Steve Jobs, Michael Jordan, Elon Musk. Their journeys weren't just filled with applause and glory. They were filled with failures, doubts, betrayals, sleepless nights, and pain so deep it almost broke them. But here's the part nobody tells you: those struggles were not obstacles to their success, they were the very foundation of it. People love the outcome of success, but very few are willing to face the price. Because success, in its purest form, is not free. It demands something from you. It tests you, stretches you, and sometimes even breaks you. The truth is, success will cost you your comfort. While others sleep, you'll be awake chasing your vision. While others spend their weekends partying, you'll be buried in work, building something only you can see. The truth is, success will cost you relationships. Not everyone will understand your journey. Some friends will drift away because your priorities no longer match theirs. Some family members may doubt you, criticize you, or tell you that you've lost your mind. And the hardest part? You'll often have to keep going without their approval. The truth is, success will cost you countless failures. Behind every overnight success is a decade of rejection. Behind every lucky break is 1,000 moments of doubt. People see the spotlight, but they don't see the shadows you've walked through. Think of Thomas Edison, the man who gave the world the electric light bulb. The world remembers him for his invention. But few talk about the 10,000 failed attempts that nearly broke him. Each failure was humiliating, exhausting, and painful. Yet, those failures were the very stepping stones that carried him to greatness. And here's the paradox nobody tells you: the road to success often feels like failure. Day after day, you'll question if you're wasting your life. Night after night, you'll wonder if your sacrifices will ever pay off. Success is not a straight line, it is a winding road filled with moments that test your soul. But here's the key: those who endure the cost, those who refuse to quit, those who embrace the pain, are the ones who break through. There comes a moment on every journey towards success, a moment so heavy, so crushing, that most people simply give up. It's not the beginning, because in the beginning, motivation is high, the dream feels exciting, and energy is fresh. It's not the end either, because at the end, victory is near, momentum is unstoppable, and results keep you moving forward. No, the hardest part is the middle. The middle is where the excitement fades and reality hits. The middle is where results seem invisible. The middle is where you give everything you have, and yet nothing seems to change. This is the point where most dreams die. When the business you started is losing money month after month. When the book you've been writing feels endless and nobody is waiting for it. When the workouts show no transformation in the mirror. When your sacrifices begin to feel meaningless. This is the silent graveyard of ambition, a place where thousands of dreams are buried, not because they were impossible, but because the dreamer chose to stop digging just inches away from gold. But here's the secret nobody tells you: the breaking point is also the turning point. The very moment you feel like giving up is often the exact moment you're closest to the breakthrough. Think of Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba. Before building one of the world's largest companies, he was rejected from jobs dozens of times. He applied at KFC when it opened in China, 24 people interviewed, 23 accepted, only Jack Ma was rejected. Imagine the humiliation. But he kept going. He pushed through the middle, the rejection, the silence. And because he refused to quit at his breaking point, he discovered his breakthrough. Here's the truth: most people quit too early. They surrender in the middle, blind to how close they were to victory. They let go at the very moment life was testing their endurance. They choose comfort over persistence, and their dreams fade quietly into what could have been. But those who rise above the breaking point, those who dig deeper when their strength is gone, are the ones who rewrite history. Here's the irony of success: most people chase it for the outer rewards, the money, the recognition, the lifestyle. But once you arrive, you realize that the true reward of success is who you become along the way. Because success is not just about building something great, it's about building yourself. Every failure makes you stronger. Every rejection thickens your skin. Every sacrifice sharpens your vision. Every lonely night develops your discipline. The hidden truth is that the journey itself is the reward. The person you are becoming, resilient, patient, courageous, that is the treasure. The mansion, the car, the applause, they may fade, but the character you forged endures forever. Think about Nelson Mandela. He spent 27 years in prison, stripped of freedom, family, and youth. Most people would have been broken. But Mandela emerged not just as a free man, but as a leader who carried forgiveness instead of hatred, wisdom instead of bitterness, vision instead of revenge. His reward was not the title of president, his reward was the man he became in the process. And here's another truth: success is less about what you have, and more about who you are. Because money can be lost, jobs can disappear, applause can fade, but the discipline, the mindset, the resilience you earn on the journey, no one can ever take that away. That's why the most successful people rarely talk about their cars or houses. Instead, they talk about the lessons, the mindset, the battles that shaped them. They know that success is not just reaching the top of the mountain, it's becoming the kind of person who could climb it in the first place. So here it is, the truth about success nobody tells you. Success is not glamorous. Success is not easy. Success is not instant. It is built in silence, fueled by failure, and sustained by sacrifice. The truth is, success will test you, break you, and sometimes even make you cry. But it will also shape you, strengthen you, and reveal a version of yourself you never knew existed. The truth is, success is not about what you get, it's about who you become. Because the money, the fame, the recognition, they are temporary. But the courage, the resilience, the wisdom, they last forever. So if you are on the path and it feels heavy, if you are in the middle and it feels hopeless, if you are at the breaking point and ready to quit, remember this: that pain is not the end, it is the beginning. That struggle is not your enemy, it is your greatest teacher. And that doubt in your mind is not a sign to stop, it is a test to see how much you truly want it. Because the truth is simple: most people dream. Few start. Even fewer endure. But only the rare ones who refuse to quit ever taste real success. So keep going. Even when it's hard. Even when no one believes in you. Even when you don't yet believe in yourself. Because one day, the world will look at your story and call it success. But you will know that the real success was the person you became along the way. And that is the truth about success nobody tells you. If this story inspired you, remember, it's not just about reaching the destination, but about becoming the person capable of getting there. Keep moving forward, your story isn't finished yet.